keeps control for Thompson. Pass receiving's wide open underneath in the basket. Great pass.
Backs down, now kicks out up top to the left side. Caden Dahl. Dahl hesitates, then takes the three and knocks it home good. Dahl to get the turn. Carr trying to keep those legs underneath. Then Cassette gets him down, and there's the pin.
Rebounded by Kendra Severson. Severson, here comes Bevins back the other way. Bevins, little contact, roll it in, good for Elena Bevins, and we're tied.
Through and Zeller with an excuse me bump, and here goes Semp for takeoff.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And we're coming at you here on this Irie Insurance pregame show on Your Live Event, yourliveevent.com. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote today. Here on the Irie Insurance pregame show, ahead of tonight's matchup, Division A, Region 2 contest on the boys' side between the 11-3 Grafton Spoilers and the 8-7 Thompson Tommies. Again, James Martin, Cindy Schwabe on the camera here this evening. Again, lots more coming up on the Irie Insurance pregame show. We'll talk to both head coaches, Riley Lillimone of Grafton, Brady Schwab of Thompson. And we'll also take a look around the Your Live Event Network and much more here on the Irie Insurance pregame show here on Your Live Event, yourliveevent.com.
Precision Planting Dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
On our Irie Insurance pregame show, ahead of tonight's contest between the Grafton Spoilers and the Thompson Tommies, joined by the Grafton Spoilers head coach Riley Lillimone. And Coach, you start out the year at 11-3, and of your 3 losses, within 12 points, you could be 14-0. What does that say about your squad this year?
Yeah, no, it shows that we battle. You know, we play hard every night and compete, which is all we can really ask. And like you said, the 3 losses that we have are against who are right now the top 3 teams in the state. And you know, we had leads in all 3 of those games and had chances to win realistically, and we just didn't pull it out in the end. But yeah, we competed well against them, so that's exciting.
Got a win over Thompson the first time. Got some hot shooting in that game, but of course, second time around things could be different. What are the other key things you did well in that game you want to keep, and what are the things you maybe didn't do well you want to improve on the second time around?
Yeah, we shot well, which we've done for the most part this year. You know, most of the time we shot all right, but defensively we didn't do a real good job on their bigs, so we need to focus on that. We need to make sure we're rebounding. You know, the first time we played them this year, they didn't have Wolfgram either, that's a big part of their team. So we know it's going to be, you know, it's going to be a little more competitive and a lot harder battle tonight even than it was then. And it's turned into quite a rivalry. You know, the old Region 2 teams playing against each other. You see each other 2 or 3 times a year, and you get used to each other. You know, you're kind of familiar with people, and that adds to it. So it should be fun.
You've got a chance to really see the best of your team and maybe some things to still work on. What are those things that you need to see from your team before we get to the postseason?
Yeah, we still just need to have, you know, consistency all the way through. We go through stretches where we shoot the ball really well, and then sometimes we go through a little lull, and we can't have those lulls against the top teams especially. I mean, if you go 2-3 minutes without getting a good possession offensively, you're going to struggle to win that game. So we got to make sure that we're taking advantage of all the possessions that we have, get stops defensively, and just do all the little things right.
Head Coach Riley Lillimone, the coach of the Grafton Spoilers, joining us on our Irie Insurance pregame show. Coach, best of luck tonight. We'll hopefully see you after the game.
Thank you.
I'm Tylee Johnson. I'm confident in the arena. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help you make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Lily Bell. I'm confident on the court, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
On our Irie Insurance pregame show, ahead of tonight's contest between the Thompson Tommies and the Grafton Spoilers, big Division A Region 2 matchup, joined by the head coach of the Tommies in Brady Schwab. And Coach, 3 straight wins. You got to feel like your team's hitting their stride at just the right time.
Yeah, we're starting to play well. I think, we've talked about roles the last few times that we visited, and I think we've kind of grown into those roles a little bit. And now we got a real quality opponent against us or coming in tonight. So we'll see if we have a full understanding in that big game. And pressure seems to bring out your true character sometimes. So hopefully we've established some of those things that when we get into a tight game and into a contested game, that we still see the same things that we're seeing in some other games.
Big game tonight against the Grafton Spoilers. You got a chance to go into the top 3 in the standings with a win tonight. You got to feel like it's a great opportunity to seize the moment.
Yeah, when you only have the 6 teams in the region, and we talked about this way back and, the first time we played, and, just that every game is important, but you get to this point, and now you start looking at, okay, how does the tournament set up? Who might you have to play, and those types of things. And, I keep telling our kids, we still have a month of basketball left, but it's so spaced out when you throw the girls' regional tournament and some of those types of things in there that, when you get an opportunity like this, especially at home, you hope that you show up and put together a good effort.
Keys to the win for tonight?
Yeah, we got it. Last time we let Baldwin get off on us a little bit. He can do that to anybody. But, they've got a bunch of capable shooters. They put 5 guys out there on the floor at any given time, whether it's the kids coming off the bench or the 5 starters they have. So, contesting shots and then not giving up second chances, I think, is a big one. And then on the other side of it, on the offensive end, we got to make shots, and we've shown that if we make shots early and we keep ourselves in a game, we get into that flow of the game and we're able to do some things, and you get off to a slow start and you're turning it over and you're not taking care of the defensive boards. That's when you put yourself in some difficult spots. So I think, making sure that we're contesting shots and not giving up offensive rebounds. And then on the other side, we got to finish on the offensive end and make sure that when we get quality shots that we're putting those in the bucket.
Head coach Brady Schwab joining us here on the Irie Insurance pregame show. Big game between the Tommies and the Spoilers on yourliveevent.com. Coach, thanks so much. We'll see you after the game.
You bet. Thanks, James.
My coworkers here at Degelman are super supportive. We all get along. Makes for a really easy work day, easy work week.
From day one, I felt like it's been a big family here at Degelman.
Our culture at Degelman is really second to none. It's truly a family atmosphere.
It feels really great to be a part of a team that is building some of the toughest equipment in the farm industry.
Your home for the District 1 Girls Basketball Tournament at NDSCS is yourliveevent.com.
Stop. Holvelson, skip. Richmond, this would hurt for the Rebels, and it's a dagger.
From the quarterfinals on Friday, February 9th to the championship on Monday, February 12th. You can watch it all on your live event.
For these two. Open, Buckholtz, right wing three-pointer. Got it. Tickles a twine.
That's the District 1 Girls Basketball Tournament on yourliveevent.com starting February 9th.
Coming up back here on the Irie Insurance pregame show on yourliveevent.com. James Martin, Cindy Schwab, he's on the camera here this evening as we get set for basketball action between the Thompson Tommies and the Grafton Spoilers. Take a look at both these teams. It's a very pivotal game in the Division A Region 2 boys basketball standings tonight, as Devils Lakes at 5-1 in the region. They're 15-1 overall. Their only loss to Fort Winds Minnewacan earlier in the season by 69-63. It was a thriller on the 6th Tuesday night in DL, 70-69. I believe a buzzer beater was involved in that as well, or lack thereof. So great game. Devils Lakes 5-1. Fort Winds Minnewacan's at 5-2, with their 2 region losses, of course, being to Devils Lake, and their other region loss to Grafton. And so tonight, then, Grafton is in 3rd at 4-2. Thompson finds themselves in 4th at 3-3. So the Tommies win tonight, then they will take over 3rd place in the standings. If Grafton wins tonight, they would be in a tie with Fort Winds Minnewacan for 2nd place, both at 5-2 in the region. Yeah, the Spoilers are 11-3 to start the year, and their 3 losses were by a combined 12 points. Fell to Devils Lake by 2 points in that early season stretch. They started out the year again undefeated at 7-0. And then since then, they are 3-4, but all 3 of those losses, again, by a combined 12 points against the top 3 teams in the state. Kindred at Kindred, 74-68, and home against Fort Winds Minnewacan, 76-72. Their 3 losses on the year. Second of their 3-game road trip that'll take them all the way around the state. They were at Rugby last Saturday, here tonight, and then on Saturday they go to Shiloh, down to the capital city. As for the Tommies, they are in the midst of a 3-game winning streak. That is their first 3-game winning streak of the season. They started out the year tough sledding for them. They started out the year at 3-6. Since then, they've won 5 of their last 6 games, including 3 straight, and by big margins against Carrington by 32, Sacred Heart by 21, and Dunseith by 28. And taking a look at both these teams offensively, defensively, Grafton averaging 76.4 points per game on offense, allowing 50.3 on defense. Got to be one of the largest margins of victory in the entire state. Thompson, probably one of the slimmest. They average 58.5 points per game on offense, allow 55.1 on defense. Before the Sacred Heart and Dunseith games, though, Thompson, they average 56.5 on offense, 56.3 on defense. So they play a lot of close games, do those Thompson Tommies. And as for what's left on the schedule after this, Thompson has a very interesting schedule. They've had an interesting schedule all season. They're at South Border. It's a neutral game in Jamestown. Then they host Wapenen at Hillsborough Central Valley and at Devils Lake before they finish out the season here against Fort Winds Minnewacan. And then for the Grafton Spoilers, their remaining schedule after tonight, again, they're at Shiloh on Saturday. Then they have 4 straight home games against Devils Lake, Central Cass, Stephen Argyle, and Carrington for closing out the season at Hillsborough Central Valley. So both these teams will, of course, end their seasons against regional opponents. Mostly regional opponents the rest of the way, with a couple of non-regions sprinkled in there. A reminder that we will have full video and audio coverage of the Division A Region 2 girls and boys basketball tournaments from Mayville State University. Joe Lancello and myself will take you along for the ride. Thompson, Grafton, of course, along with Fort Winds Minnewacan, Hillsborough Central Valley, Devils Lake, and Carrington. The 6 girls teams, 6 boys teams. And wouldn't you know it, there's 12 total teams. If you count both tournaments, and there's 12 total games as well. 6 for the girls, 6 for the boys. 2 games per night, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. We'll have that for you on yourliveevent.com. We're also the home for the District 1 girls and boys basketball tournaments, the Division A Region 1 girls and boys basketball tournaments, and the EDC girls and boys basketball tournaments. It's all on yourliveevent.com. And what's on yourliveevent.com tonight, you may ask? Well, let's take a look at the Your Live Event Network schedule here for this evening. Frazee girls basketball at Ada Borup West. That's a big matchup. Holly girls hosting Breckenridge. Fertile Beltrami boys are at Hillsborough Central Valley. Aitken girls host Park Rapids. Hillcrest Lutheran Academy boys are at Kindred, and Lisbon girls host Carrington. That's today. Tomorrow we have a ton, and I mean a ton, of action on yourliveevent.com. The East Region Girls Individual Wrestling Tournament starts at noon from Carrington. Lots more action after that, including the District 1 Girls Basketball Tournament quarterfinals. Throughout the day, number 1 Maple River will take on number 8 Hankinson. It'll be number 4 Wyndmere Lidgerud against number 5 Richland. Number 7 Enderlin takes on number 2 Sargent County, and number 3 Oaks takes on number 6 Tri-State. That's the District 1 quarterfinals. Devils Lake girls basketball and boys basketball are at Central Cass for a doubleheader also. Carrington boys are at Hillsborough Central Valley. Northern Cass girls are at Thompson. That might be one of the biggest girls basketball matchups of the season. Our camera helper tonight, Cindy Schwabe, will certainly be geared up for that one tomorrow night as her and the Tommies look to try and stay undefeated against Josie Jensen and Hayden Crockett and those Northern Cass Jaguars. East Grand Forks boys are at Ada Borup West, Green Wave. Go down to Cougar Land. Red Lake County Central's at Climax Fisher. Girls basketball action. Kindred boys host Lisbon. Cass Lake Bena boys are at Pine River Bacchus as well. Loaded action here on yourliveevent.com between today and tomorrow. Jersey colors here for both these teams. Grafton's in the maroon jerseys, white numbers outlined in gold. Gold trim down the side of the jersey and the shorts. Thompson in the white jerseys, green numbers outlined in black. Green and black trim down the side of the jersey and the shorts. Spoilers in cursive on the front for Grafton. Tommies on the front in cursive for the Tommies. So there you go. And make sure to follow along in that Nodak Insurance Company, Chris Moen Agency, Grand Forks and Lakota scoreboard. Visit Chris at KMoen at NodakINS.com or scan the QR code at the bottom of your screen to find out Chris can be an agent with answers in Grand Forks and Lakota. Should be a good one here tonight. Again, the winner of this contest has the number 3 seed currently. Grafton's in the number 3 spot right now. They could be tied with Four Winds Minnewacan at number 2. As we take a look at the other 4 teams in action tonight. Of course, Devils Lake bested Four Winds Minnewacan. They've got a week off before going back to Grafton, so they are idle tonight. Four Winds Minnewacan, I believe, is idle tonight as well. Yes, they got a week before they go to Carrington. And that would mean that Carrington is idle as well. So the other 3 teams and Hillsborough Central Valley. So this is the only region game tonight. So again, if Grafton wins, they will be at best tied for second with Four Winds Minnewacan. If Thompson wins, they will control third place at the moment in the region standings. We'll step away here for the national anthem. When we come back, it's time for the starting lineups on yourliveevent.com. That concludes the Irie Insurance pregame show.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at Enbridge.com.
You need a solid game plan when it comes to your finances. At First State Bank, they'll help you secure your future with their personal, business, and ag options. Right now, take advantage of their CD specials. 9 months with a 5% annual percentage yield or 18 months with a 4.3% APY. Minimum of $10,000. It's a slam dunk. Visit their locations in Buxton, Grand Forks, Mayville, Portland, and Thompson to learn more. First State Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Time now for our American Crystal Sugar Company starting lineups. American Crystal Sugar Company, live the sweet life, great careers, quality products, grow our own. crystalsugar.com. Starting lineups here, we start with the Grafton Spoilers. They'll go with the 5'11 senior guard, number 1, Braylon Baldwin. The 5'11 senior guard, number 2, Tony Villarreal. The 6'3 senior forward, number 3, Ryan Hansen. The 6'1 senior forward, number 23, Abrams 70. And a 6'7 junior forward, number 33, Kyler Drogue. Starters for head coach Riley Lillimone, assisted by Brent Baldwin and Mike Hansen. And Baldwin, Villarreal, Hansen, 70, and Drogue. And for the Thompson Tommies, they'll go with this starting lineup. It's the 6'2 senior guard, number 2, Drew Overby. The 5'10 senior guard, number 3, Braden Wolfgram. The 6'4 junior forward, number 4, Carter Peterson. 5'8 junior guard, number 5, Thomas Schumacher. And the 6'4 junior forward, number 10, Gavin Krogstad. Starters for head coach Brady Schwab, assisted by Shane Wall and Jason Schwabe. Spoilers in the maroon jerseys going left to right, on that screen of yours. And the Tommies in the white jerseys going right to left on that same screen. Again, Grafton took the first meeting earlier this season, 72-60 in Grafton. Thompson opened to even the score and jumped to third place in the region standings. Again, the top two get by straight into the semifinals. 3 through 6 battle it out in the quarterfinals, but until then, we got regular season action left to play. The tip is 1 to the Spoilers, and we're underway here on YourLiveEvent.com. Baldwin has to chase it down at the half stripe. Going up against Wolfgram. Wolfgram was not active in the meeting with these two teams at the beginning of the season. Villarreal over to Baldwin here. 15 on the shot clock. Baldwin going inside. It's back out, bounces it in. 70. And has to get it back out. 3-ball, Baldwin in and out. And the rebound corralled there by Gavin Krogstad. And the Tommies will look to slow things down here. I kind of feel like the slower the game, it favors the Tommies more and more. Wolfgram, deep three, in and out. Rebound, 70. And the Spoilers bring it back with Drogue. Baldwin. Baldwin inside Drogue. Nice cut. 70. And turnaround is good. Abrams 70 with the bucket. 2-0 here. The Spoilers get on the board. First on the Nodak Insurance Company, Chris Moen Agency, Grand Forks, and Lakota scoreboard. Overby gets it into Wolfgram here. Out near the half-court line. Villarreal giving him some cushion. Left side out to the corner for 3. Doinks off the mark. The rebound goes to Peterson. He lost it, but he draws the foul. Foul, first of the game. It's going to go against Braylon Baldwin. And Wolfgram to inbound there, baseline right. Wolfgram lofts it up to Overby. Overby and Baldwin, that's going to be a phenomenal matchup here tonight. Overby, Krogstad, back on the left-hand side there, Wolfgram. Now Schumacher into Krogstad. Krogstad kick back out, Overby for 3, short, rebound. They fight for it, and it ends up going to Ryan Hansen. Hansen brings it across here now for the Spoilers. Baldwin driving inside. Shot is up. He draws the foul. Tommy Schumacher is the guilty party. His first, team's first. And Baldwin will head to the free throw line there for 2 shots. Braylon Baldwin. His first is good. Has been the hot shot this season for the Spoilers. Certainly has lifted them out of a few narrow victories. And his 2 free throws make it 4-0. Wolfgram. Peterson. Will hand it off to Overby. Had some space. Steps into the free throw line. And that was blocked to Krogstad. Back to Overby. Kaboom! Drew Overby with the bucket. Krogstad there with the dime. 4-3. Still in favor of the Grafton Spoilers. Villarreal drives the floater in and out as Peterson snags it down for his second board of the night already. Schumacher. Krogstad lost it, got it back. Wolfgram around the horn, everybody to Schumacher. Schumacher looking to go inside the paint. 20-footer just inside the free throw, or the three-point line is missed for Peterson, and the rebound goes to the Spoilers. Here's Drogue. Drogue in and out. Krogstad hauls it in. Back come the Tommies. They lost it for the first turnover of the game. As checking in is Drew Odenbach in for Krogstad and the Tommies. Odenbach, the 6'6" junior forward. Trying to go big here in this lineup with Odenbach and Peterson. Drogue into Villarreal, and a travel. Either way, it might have been an offensive foul. Either way, it goes back to Thompson. Wolfgram will get it here. So Wolfgram, Schumacher, Overby, Peterson, and Odenbach on the floor. Odenbach. Now Wolfgram, Schumacher, Peterson. Peterson spins, turns, and scores. Carter Peterson with a bucket. Just like that, the Tommies take the 5-4 lead. Baldwin. Up and around the horn. Left corner there for Hansen. Hansen drives baseline, kick out. Sevigny for three, and one! Abram Sevigny drills it and will get a chance at another. As the foul will go against Drew Odenbach. His first, Tommy's second team foul. As Krogstad is back in for Peterson this time. And Sevigny will try to complete the old-fashioned 4-point play, the new-fashioned 4-point play. It's up. It's missed short. Odenbach will pick up the board in reparation for his foul. Krogstad, cross-court pass to Schumacher, finds it. Krogstad again, backing down. Turnaround is missed. Rebound goes to Villarreal. Villarreal to the top of the key. Nice backdoor cut. Hansen layup is good. Ryan Hansen puts it in. Villarreal with the dime. 9-5. Grafton back up by 4. Schumacher deals it into Odenbach, left side, working on Drogue, backing him down, slings it back out, extra pass. Overby 3. Kaboom! Splash! Drew Overby's second made three-pointer of the contest. Wolfgram with a beautiful feed, 9-8. 3:23 remains in the opening quarter. Baldwin, step up at the free throw line is good. 11-8 now after Baldwin's first field goal of the game. Off the screen from Odenbach. Overby drives, too long. Villarreal will haul it in. Up ahead quickly, Villarreal. Drogue, free throw line, drives inside, lost it to the floor, battle for it. Jump ball, it'll go back to Thompson. As Braden Tice, the 6'2 junior, will check in. There for Thompson. So now it is Braden Tice, Wolfgram, Krogstad, Overby, and Odenbach. Near the top of the key, Krogstad, Odenbach. Turn around, nice baby hook. Missed it short, though, as Drogue picks up his first board of the game. Baldwin. Trying to get through. Working on Tice. Lost it for a moment, but a foul first. It's a push. As Baldwin takes a tough fall. As that's going to go against Braden Wolfgram. His first, Thompson's third. Checking in for the Spoilers, it's Brody Lillimone, the 6'6 sophomore guard. Lots of good height for both sides as Schumacher checks back in for Wolfgram. As for Grafton, 1, 2, 3, 4 guys at 6'3 or taller. One at 6'5, one at 6'6, and one at 6'7 is Villarreal. Drives and scores. 13-8 now. Tice driving in, lost it, and a steal. Taken away there by the Spoilers. Baldwin to Villarreal. Lillimon. Baldwin. 3 off. But a foul again behind the three-point line. Gavin Krogstad this time. His first. Thompson's fourth. And if you had 2 3-point shooters fouled during the first quarter on your live event basketball bingo card, you can knock that off now, as there's a free throw for Brody Lillimon, and he becomes now the 5th scorer for Grafton, not even 6 minutes into the game. Second one is good, and remember, he gets one more as Odenbach is back in for Krogstad. Villarreal is out as well, and Reggie Rice, 6'5 sophomore, is in. Rice had a monster dunk at the end of the third quarter. The big turnaround game when they beat Hillsborough Central Valley earlier this season on your live event. There's a timeout called by Brady Schwab and the Tommies. 16-8, Grafton's largest lead of the game here on yourliveevent.com.
The Goose River Golf Club in Hillsborough wants to thank all of its members and everyone who played the course during this golf season. We appreciate all the local and area golfers who played our 9-hole course and look forward to seeing you again in the spring. Goose River Golf Club is just a short drive from Fargo and Grand Forks. Call 218-779-2658 for more information, or visit our website, gooserivergolfclub.com.
On the Nodak Insurance Company, Chris Moen Agency, Grand Forks and Lakota scoreboard, it's Grafton 16, Thompson 8. Grafton outscoring Thompson 13-5 in the last few minutes of the first quarter. Nice drop there from big man to big man. Drew Odenbach with a bucket. Peterson with the assist. 16-10. 100 seconds to go in this opening quarter. Lillimon. Baldwin into Drogue. Drogue backing down Peterson, but a foul. First, looks like Peterson maybe grabbed on a little too tightly, as that's Carter Peterson's first. Thompson's fifth, and Grafton goes back to the free throw line. 5 different Tommies with 1 foul. Of their 5 team fouls, just 1 team foul on Grafton as Braylon Baldwin. Kyler Drogue, his first is missed short. That's the first miss of the night for Grafton from the free throw line, as Overby checks back in for Tice. Drogue will get a second opportunity here. It's good. 6 of 7 from the free throw line already for Grafton. 17-10, 90 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. Third place in the region standings on the line, at least for the moment. Still plenty of region basketball left to be played. Tice deals it into Odenbach, cross court. Schumacher. Odenbach drops it down. Peterson takes a few dribbles, turn around, it's missed, and Drogue takes it off the rim. Baldwin dancing, dropped off. Rice bounce it now. It's stolen away by the Tommies. Overby in transition quickly. Schumacher thought about a 3, won't take it, and we get an offensive foul, leading to Thompson's 3rd turnover of the game. That's Drew Odenbach's 2nd personal foul. And it's offensive, so no free throws, of course. Villarreal will check in for Hansen. So it's Villarreal, Lillimon, Drogue, as well as Baldwin and Rice. On the floor there for the Spoilers. Dropped into Drogue. 3-ball, kaboom! Braylon Baldwin off the feet from Kyler Drogue. 20-10, the Spoilers. In control here so far. Overby driving, throws it up, missed it, rebound to Kyler Drogue again. It's 3rd of the night. 15 on the game clock. As we get a foul away from the ball. That might be Odenbach's 3rd, and it is. Drew Odenbach's 3rd. And so he'll have to come out. Krogstad's going to come into his place. as Lillimone is back at the free throw line. He's 3 for 3 tonight. Broadcaster's jinx drops him off that mark as Krogstad will check in. Lillimone one more time. Oh, we get a lane violation. Makes it still 20-10. On that Nodak Insurance Company, Chris Moen Agency, Grand Forks and Dakota scoreboard. 10 seconds left in the opening quarter. Wolfgram, Overby, another offensive foul against the Tommies. And that is Carter Peterson's second. 8 team fouls called against the Tommies here in this first quarter. To 1 for Grafton. 5 seconds left. Baldwin, who else would have the ball? Villarreal, those gold kicks for 3. Off the box and in. First State Bank still open, despite Jeremy Hughes being here. Villarreal drills the 3 with the assist from Baldwin. 23-10. Grafton out in front early here on the Nodak Insurance Company, Chris Moen Agency, Grand Forks and Lakota scoreboard.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get to see Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
Not everyone can get Secret Service level protection, but with Irie Insurance you can. You see, we've got your back, protecting homes, vehicles, businesses, crops, and so much more. Ensuring you've got the protection you need and all your questions answered faster than you can say classified information. Get protected. Get Irie Insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com for a free quote and consultation.
Second quarter about to get underway here on YourLiveEvent.com. James Martin, Cindy Schwabe on the camera here this evening as the Spoilers with a 23-10 lead. Currently in third place in the standings. If they go all the way like this to the victory, they will be tied for second with 4 wins Minnewacan in the standings. Baldwin up and under, missed the shot, rebound hauled in by Carter Peterson. Overby through the lane himself and scores. Drew Overby with a bucket. He's got nearly all of the team's 12 points. Villarreal's 3. Kaboom! There's going to say 2 on that one for Tony Villarreal. And an offensive foul, or actually regular foul there against Braylon Baldwin. That's his second. Team's first. Good news again for Grafton is they've only fouled twice this half. Bad news is Baldwin's got both of them. He's got to be careful here. One more and he'll likely have an early exit to the bench. Peterson drives, missed, rebound, hauled in there by Ryan Hansen. Hansen zips it to Rice in the corner. Oh, nice feed! Oh, but he missed the shot. Ain't pretty unless you finish the shot as Krogstad gets the rebound. Peterson layup is good. Leave Wolfgram with the assist on that one. 25-14, a timeout. It's called by Grafton, I believe. 25-14, Grafton leads.
At Ironhide, we like to have our sales guys cater to the owners of the businesses or the customers that they're trying to help out to actually find a solution to their problem. We understand that customers have a job to do, and we strive to keep that job going without interruption.
We've invested so heavily in this facility, but bigger than that, in the people.
Out of the timeout, Grafton 24, Thompson 14 on the Nodak Insurance Company, Chris Moen Agency, Grand Forks and Lakota scoreboard. Braylon Baldwin and the Spoilers. Lillimone's 3, it's short. Rebound, muscled there by Krogstad. His fourth board of the game as that's out of bounds. And we get an officials conference here. And they're going to hold to the call on the floor. Grafton ball. Stays 25-14 here. Baldwin hustling. Dropped off. 3 ball in and out. The rebound goes to Schumacher. Wolfgram. Overby for 3. Kaboom! Drew Overby. Off Wolfgram's third assist of the game, 25-17. Overby and Peterson with 1 bucket from Odenbach. 3 scores to Grafton's 5 as it's an offensive foul on Villarreal. His first, team second. 4th turnover as well for Grafton. A little bit of a lower of the shoulder there for the 5'11 senior. Overby's 3 again. Long this time, hauled in by Rice. Rice nearly lost it. 5 goes against 5. Schumacher goes charged with his second. Team's first. As Villarreal pops it into Baldwin. Round the horn, in the corner, Rice. 3 ball, Baldwin. Can't quite finish, and Krogstad hauls it in for his 5th rebound of the half. Draws a foul as well on Kyler Drogue. That's his first, team's 3rd, as Peterson checks back in for Schumacher. Krogstad, Wolfgram, Braden Tice is in as well. Overby and Peterson on the floor for the Tommies. They trail 23-10 at the end of the first quarter. Since then, they've outscored the Spoilers 7-2 in the second. Krogstad, kick out. Wolfgram 3. Doinks off the back of the iron, hauled in by Rice again. Baldwin. Drive in the lane, denied by Braden Tice. Not in his house tonight. At least not that time. 5:11 remains here in the opening half. As the inbound, zip back into Villarreal. Baldwin with his 2nd assist of the game. Villarreal leading all scorers with 9 points. Or I should say leading all spoilers with 9 points. 11 for Overby is the floor leader. Overby driving, hop, skip, and a jump, and drops it back off Wolfgram. Now Krogstad. Peterson. Drive, spin move, nice move. Oh, good deal for Carter Peterson. Move like that, there's no assist credited. It's all on his own, 27-19. Into Drogue, and a foul first before the steal, and that's Peterson's 3rd. Tough call, as that's a good chance to go after the ball, but. So now Odenbach with 3, Peterson with 3 will force Noah Hippen to get into the game here shortly. As Peterson with the steal. Up ahead, Tice. Overby for 3. Kaboom! Drew Overby. Assist by Tice after Grafton's 5th turnover of the game, and just like that, we got a 5-point contest. In the corner, Rice. Baldwin into Drogue. Drogue off the box and in for Kyler Drogue. And a timeout is called by Brady Schwab and the Tommies, mainly to get Noah Hippen into the game so that Peterson doesn't pick up his 4th. 29-22, 3:46 to go in the opening half. Grafton still with the lead.
I think it's fair to say you pay more now than ever before to operate your vehicles. We've got some relief. I'm Chris Moen with Nodak Insurance. Our auto customers are driving safer with fewer accidents, and for many that translates into lower premiums. If you're not seeing lower rates with your insurance company, call me to compare. You might save some money, and you will get better service. Call me today at 757-1613 or stop by one of my locations at 1913 South Washington in Grand Forks or 207 Main Street in Dakota.
Out of the timeout, Grafton 29, Thompson 22, 3:46 to go in the opening half. Noah Hippen into the game as Odenbach's got 3 fouls and Peterson has 3 fouls. Alongside Hippen, it's Overby, who's drilled 4 3-pointers in the first half. Wolfgram, Braden Tice, and Krogstad. Oh, nice speed. Hippen with the bucket. Wolfgram with his 4th assist of the game. Noah Hippen his first bucket. 29-24. Baldwin. And they turn it over again. Grafton 6 of the game. Grafton with just 6 points in the second quarter, 14 in the second. For the Tommies as Wolfgram goes to the lane, misses the shot, but a foul goes against Villarreal. That's his second. Team's 4th. As Wolfgram at the line for 2 shots, no points, but 4 assists. As his first is in. His first free throw attempt of the game, by the way, for Thompson, 29-25. Wolfgram's second is good as well. As Lillimone will check in for Sevigny. Lillimone, Villarreal, Drogue, Baldwin, and Hanson. Baldwin, 7 points in the first quarter, none so far here in the second. A modified man-to-man as Baldwin sidesteps Overby, kabooms a 3. 32-26, big bucket there for Baldwin and the Spoilers. Braden Tice, Krogstad. Overby, Hippen now, Tice. Drives, kick out there for Wolfgram. Wolfgram will back it up a little bit here. 2.5 to go in the opening half. Off the screen from Hippen. Wolfgram 3. Kaboom! Braden Wolfgram. Lead back down to 3. 32-29. Grafton's held the lead for most of this game, but Thompson has owned the second quarter as Overby intercepts that pass. Unusual for him, being the quarterback and all, as Overby got it blocked. And Thompson will keep. Grafton with their 7th turnover of the game. Thompson with just 4. And 32-29. As little miscommunication, Villarreal slapped in the face and gets the steal. Wolfgram, that's his second. Team's 3rd is now the 5th turnover for the Tommies. In miscommunication leads not only to a turnover but a foul. Hanson and the Spoilers keep here. After a 23-point first quarter, just 9 points in the first 6 minutes of the second. Lillimone, drop down Villarreal. Drives inside. The runner is good for Tony Villarreal. Having a heck of a game here tonight. 11 points, a couple of boards, and an assist. Steal or 2 as well. 34-29. Tice off the screen from Hippen. Tice driving left side of the paint. Kick out. Overby 3. In and out. Rebound Villarreal. 90 seconds to go in the half. Lillimone into Drogue. Drogue backing down on Krogstad, taking advantage of the smaller defender, and Drogue rattles one home, 36-29. Again, Odenbach and Peterson both on the bench with 3 fouls. Drogue takes advantage with 1:12 to go in the opening half. Overby. Tice deals it into Krogstad. Krogstad, backdoor cut, reverse layup is good for Braden Wolfgram. Krogstad with a beautiful assist. 5 boards, 2 dimes on the day today, 36-31. Hanson, Villarreal. Back out Lillimone for three. Kaboom! Brody Lillimone off Villarreal's second assist of the game, 39-31. The lead was down to 3 a couple of times. It's ballooned up to 8. Grafton's hot shooting continues. About a 6-second differential between the shot and the game clock. Off the screen from Hippen. Wolfgram goes left. Working on Drogue. Little mismatch. Drops it off. Overby. Short. Hippen hauls it in. Extra possession with the shot clock turned off. Overby blocked. Back up ahead to Lillimone. The layup is good. 41-31. 8 seconds left. Wolfgram, Overby, steps into a 3. Short, rebound Lillimone, who chucks it at the basket. Nowhere near it. What an opening half. On the Nodak Insurance Company, Chris Moen Agency, Grand Forks and Lakota scoreboard, the Spoilers averaging 76 points per game. They're on their way to 82. They lead 41-31 in Thompson here. Halftime's next.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio. Your home for the Division A, Region 1, and Region 2 girls basketball tournaments is yourliveevent.com.
Flutters the pass over to Cotton. High arching rainbow tickles a twine.
From the Shield Center in Fargo to the Louis Lee Fieldhouse in Mayville, we'll have you covered for all the action.
Bag of tricks up to 7 points and another steal for Hurst. Baseball pass to Sage. It's in!
Quarterfinals start Monday, February 19th for the Division A, Region 1, and Region 2 girls basketball tournaments on yourliveevent.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ. 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Halftime here on yourliveevent.com. James Martin, Sidney Schwabe on the camera this evening. 41-31, the Grafton Spoilers with the lead over the Thompson Tommies. Stats and storyline of the game. Grafton surged ahead early, and they held the lead for most of the first quarter. They led by 13 at the end of the first, 23-10. I believe that was their largest lead of the game. And Thompson was had the edge in the early part of the second quarter. They got the lead down to 3 a couple of times, but It was all Grafton near the final minute and a half or so of the first half. And Thompson still outscoring Grafton in the second quarter, 21-18. But, again, the Tommies trail by 10. Leading scorers here, your leading scorer overall, Drew Overby with 14 points for the Tommies. 7 points for Braden Wolfgram and 4 assists. Carter Peterson with 6 points, 3 boards, and an assist. 2 points for Drew Ordenbach with a rebound, and also 2 points for Noah Hippen with a rebound. Other individual stats here for the Tommies. Braden Tice with an assist. Thomas Schumacher with a rebound. Gavin Krogstad, 5 rebounds and 2 assists. Team-wise, the Tommies had 11 rebounds and 8 assists unofficially in the first half. They were 2 for 2 from the free throw line, and they turned it over unofficially 6 times. It's just a turnover ratio +2 for the Tommies. Grafton, meanwhile, is led in scoring by Tony Villarreal's 11 points. Also has a triple 3 rebounds and 2 assists. Braylon Baldwin with 10 points, 2 assists. 8 points for Brody Lillimone. He went 3 for 4 from the free throw line here in the first quarter. Rebound as well, 3 for 4 in the first quarter. 5 points, Abram Savigny, and rebound. And 5 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist for Kyler Drogue. Other individual assists there for the Spoilers. 2 boards for Reggie Rice, and also a team board and assist. Unofficially, Grafton with 13 rebounds in the first half, 6 assists to 7 turnovers, -1 assist-turnover ratio. And they were 6 of 8 from the free throw line, all coming in the first quarter. Partly because 2 3-point shooters were fouled in the act of shooting, and because of that, the Spoilers picked up 4 points on those miscues. Foul trouble for the Tommies. They committed officially 11 fouls in that first half. 3 by Carter Peterson and Drew Odenbach each. 2 for Braden Wolfgram and Thomas Schumacher, and 1 for Gavin Krogstad. And for Grafton, they committed just 5 fouls, 4 of which came in the second quarter. 2 each for Braylon Baldwin and Tony Villarreal, and 1 for Kyler Drogue. 4 timeouts left for the Spoilers. Headed to the second half, 3 for Thompson. Most importantly, the halftime score, 41-31. Grafton, the lead over Thompson on the Nodak Insurance Company, Chris Moen Agency, Grand Forks, and Lakota scoreboard. Back for the start of the second half next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Recent trades and updated equipment listings at Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada. 2017 Woolrich 50-foot field cultivator comes with single springs and 4-bar harrow. Call Chuck O'Neill for pricing. 218-784-2961 is the number to call. Coming soon, 7 used Fendt 1162 twin track. Coming in time for spring, hours ranging from 430 to 875 hours. Call Chuck O'Neill for more information on these Fendt twin tracks. Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
I'm Tylee Johnson. I'm confident in the arena. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help you make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Lily Bell. I'm confident on the court, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
Back for the start of the second half on yourliveevent.com. James Martin, Cindy Schwabe here with you from Thompson. 41-31 Spoilers with the lead over the host Tommies. On the floor for Thompson, their starters, Schumacher, Wolfgram, Overby, Peterson, and Krogstad will get the second half started. Down by a decade. Overby, Wolfgram three, kaboom! Braden Wolfgram. First assist of the game for Drew Overby. Just like that, 41-34, great start to the half for the Tommies. Spoilers with their starters, Abram Savigny, along with Villarreal, Hansen, Baldwin, and Drogue. Step back three, kaboom! Nice answer there for Ryan Hansen. 44-34. Wolfgram. The Tommies trying to slow it down a little bit. Peterson sets the screen. Wolfgram drives. Nice pivot foot action there for Wolfgram. He gets it back from Overby. Gets Villarreal jumping. Extra pass Schumacher. Gets him jumping again. Wolfgram three. In and out on a rattle as Drogue will hold it in. His fourth board of the game. Baldwin hooks it. Savigny. Now Baldwin. Savigny again. Drop down. And for Drogue. Hook shot is good. Kyler Drogue. 46-34, 12-point lead there for the Spoilers. Krogstad. Wolfgram. Now Overby. Matched up with Baldwin. Just a fascinating matchup. One of the best in the region. Two of the best in the region, I should say, going at it. Peterson. Back down. Turnaround is good for Carter Peterson. Peterson up to 8 points, 3 boards, and an assist. It's 46-36. Baldwin. Dropped off. Drogue. Slings it Villarreal. Dumped down. Sevigny. And stolen away there by the Tommies. Kick out Schumacher. Trying to deal it in and does to Krogstad. Krogstad back out. Schumacher. Now Wolfgram. Overby. Looking into Peterson. Peterson turnaround. Short. Rebound. Up for grabs. Peterson gets it. Slings it. Krogstad for the lay-in. Peterson with a board and an assist on that possession. Krogstad his first points of the game, 46-38. Hansen. Villarreal had a great first half. Kick out. Savigny drives, and leaves it hanging. The rebound falls to Overby. Wolfgram deals it. Peterson muscles his way to the cup, just missed it, and Drogue will take the rebound, his 5th of the night. Baldwin. Villarreal. Nice find to Drogue. Kyler Drogue now up to 9 points. Villarreal 11 points, 3 boards, 3 assists. As Schumacher takes it himself for his first bucket of the game, 48-40. We go back and forth here, 4:48 to go in the third. Baldwin driving, dropped off Drogue. Now Baldwin again, the corner. Baldwin tiptoeing his way inside, denied by Krogstad, who followed him step for step. As Odenbach's going to check in for Peterson. Smart play there for Schwab to try and keep those guys not on the floor at the same time so that they get equal rest and equal chances of committing fouls or not committing fouls, hopefully. Lillemone's back in for the Spoilers as well. 3-ball, Hansen, in and out, rebound, up for grabs, it's a foul. On the rebound, going against Grafton. That's going to go against, I believe, Drogue. Kyler Drogue second. Team's first. No foul so far in this third quarter. And also second half for the Tommies. As Braden Tice will check in for Krogstad. It's now Braden Tice along with Wolfgram, Schumacher, Odenbach, and Overby. Overby with it now. Gets by Baldwin. Layup is missed. Odenbach put back in one. Drew Odenbach gets the and one opportunity, and Kyler Drogue with his third. Team second. And Drogue comes out as Rice checks in. Odenbach at the free throw line for the and one to try and cut the lead to 5. It was 10 at the start of the third quarter. Odenbach can't quite put it in, as that's Braden Tice's first personal and the first team foul. And Noah Hippen will check in now for Odenbach. So again, Peterson, Odenbach, Hippen getting into the rotation fairly evenly here so far. Left side there, Rice poked away by Tice. Braden Tice wants to go the length of the floor, and he does. Tice with the steal and score. 48-44. Thompson slowly trickling away at that lead. Villarreal trying to get it back up as Tice with another nice play. Hauls in the rebound. Zipped over Overby. Couldn't haul it in. That's a turnover for the Tommies, their first of the half. As Drogue will check back in for Grafton, Odenbach is back in for Thompson. Both Riley Lillimon and Brady Schwab going to their benches. Try and keep these guys fresh. Is that the foul? It's Thomas Schumacher, his third, team second. And just like that, Schumacher comes out of the game. So on the floor here, Thompson has used 8 players. Tice, Overby, Odenbach, Wolfgram, and Krogstad. Into Drogue. A little bit of mismatch play as well. As Tice, oh, what a nice move! Braden Tice, another steal and score! His second such play of the night. 48-46. Villarreal and the Spoilers trying to hang on to the lead, and they'll give Thompson a chance to take it or tie it. Villarreal turns it over. The Spoilers had 7 turnovers in the first half. They have 4, not even 5 minutes into the second half. Thompson trying to take their first lead since the first quarter. Tice, Wolfgram for the lead. Kaboom! Braden Wolfgram. Braden Tice having himself a nifty third quarter. And the lead belongs to the Tommies, 49-48. Into Drogue. Drogue. Villarreal picks up his dribble. Lillimon drives, baseline, layup is missed. Follows his miss, and he'll draw the foul. We'll see who this one is on. It's going to go against Krogstad. That's his second, team's third. It's on the floor. And so Grafton keeps here now, trailing 49-48. They led it 23-10 at the end of the first quarter, 41-31 at the end of the half. Lillimon missed the 3, rebound up for grabs. Drogue gets it. Turnaround is missed. Lillimon gets it again and scores. And back come the Tommies, now down 50-49. Krogstad in the lane. Layup is good for Kevin Krogstad. We go back and forth here, 51-50. Thompson back in front, third place in the region standings on the line, at least for Thompson. A tie for second on the line for Grafton. As Tice once again. No, they're going to say foul first. Wow. Oh, I don't know about that, as Brandon Tice thought he had all ball, and I think he's got a pretty good argument. But the officials are closer to the action than I, so I will defer to their judgment there as Tice goes to the bench, or Wolfgram, goes to the bench. Inbound, Rice, in and out, Hippens first. Team's fifth is Reggie Rice. No points yet on the game, a couple of rebounds for the sophomore. As first one is good. We are tied at 51. Second is up, and that's good as well. 52-51, the Spoilers, 8 of 10 from the free throw line. Thompson, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Hippen, Krogstad, now the Toppies trail 52-51. Tice directing traffic. He's had a monster third quarter. 4 points, couple assists, and a board. Couple steals and scores. As Odenbach can't quite put it down, Ryan Hansen with the rebound. Baldwin picked up by Tice. Lillemon for 3. Doinks off the mark. Overby wanted it. Drogue took it away. His 7th board of the night. Hansen kick out. Rice for 3. In and out. Rebound. Hauled in by Krogstad. Tice with it now. The layup and one. Braden Tice again. What a third quarter for Braden Tice. Brody Lillemon charged with the foul, his first, team's third. Wolfgram checks back in. Braden Tice, no points in the first half, 6 in the third quarter. Can't quite make it 7 as Rice is there for the rebound. Baldwin and the Spoilers trail 53-52. Baldwin in the corner. Hansen just off the mark and the rebound hauled in for Krogstad. He's up down to 7 boards. Tice, he's the hot hand right now. Wolfgram, Tice, off the screen from Hippen. Now Odenbach, 20-footer, smooth for Drew Odenbach. 55-52. 3-point lead here for Thompson, their largest of the game, I do believe. Hansen, nice give and go to Baldwin. Scoops back, Drogue. Jumper is good for Kyler Drogue. As that ends the third quarter. The Tommies trail by 10 going into the third. They lead by 1 going into the fourth here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
My coworkers here at Duggleman are super supportive. We all get along. Makes for a really easy work day, easy work week.
From day one, I felt like it's been a big family here at Dagelman.
Our culture at Dagelman is really second to none. It's truly a family atmosphere.
It feels really great to be a part of a team that is building some of the toughest equipment in the farm industry.
Fourth quarter about ready to get going on YourLiveEvent.com. James Martin, Cindy Schwabe here with you. 1 point lead for Thompson. They trailed 23-10 at the end of the first quarter, 41-31 at the end of the first half. They outscore Grafton 24-13 in that third quarter to take the lead going into the final 8 minutes of regulation. Into Rice, he lost it. It's off Overby, and it'll stay Grafton basketball with Rice, Lillemon, Villarreal, Baldwin, and Drogue on the floor. For the Spoilers, a couple of old Class B Region 2 teams square it off in the new Class A. Baldwin fakes out Schumacher. Kaboom! Braylon Baldwin's first points of the second half. And Grafton regains the lead here, 57-55. Schumacher, kick out, Krogstad, looking to drive, fade away. Short, rebound, Drogue. Kyler Drogue with 8 rebounds now. Nice fadeaway jumper for Rice. It's rebound Lillimone. Turnaround is missed. Drogue with another board. Dropped off. Lillimone is good. Brody Lillimone here with a bucket, 59-55 now. 5-0 run for the Spoilers to start the fourth quarter. Overby. Wheeling around, the runner is short. The rebound goes to Baldwin. Baldwin's first board of the game. Baldwin drops off. Villarreal drives down. Lillimone three. Kaboom! Brody Lillimone. Villarreal with his fourth assist. A 8-0 run to start the fourth, and Brady Schwab says we got to talk some things over. 62-55, 6.5 to go in regulation on the Nordic Insurance Company, Chris Moen Agency, Grand Forks and Lakota scoreboard.
Your home for the District 1 Girls Basketball Tournament at NDSCS is YourLiveEvent.com.
Stop. Holvelson, skip. Richmond, this would hurt for the Rebels, and it's a dagger.
From the quarterfinals on Friday, February 9th to the championship on Monday, February 12th. You can watch it all on Your Live Event.
For these two. Open, Buckholtz, right wing three-pointer. Got it. Tickles a twine.
That's the District 1 Girls Basketball Tournament on YourLiveEvent.com starting February 9th.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Out of the timeout, 62-55. Grafton on an 8-0 run to start the fourth. Krogstad, Overby, Schumacher into Peterson. Peterson backing down. It's up. Gets the foul on Drogue. Kyler Drogue's fourth. Team's first of the quarter. So Drogue's now got to be really careful. Or they're actually going to call it on Lillimone, not Drogue. Excuse me. Lillimone's second, therefore, as Peterson at the line misses the first. Peterson, second, missed as well. And the rebound goes to Villarreal. Lillimone into Drogue. Drogue out to Villarreal. Villarreal up and under, missed. Rebound taken by Peterson. Back come the Tommies with Overby. Overby drives, layup is missed. Drogue with another board. Kyler Drogue with his 10th rebound of the game. 11 points, 10 boards, double-double for Kyler Drogue as Villarreal's three is missed. Lillimone hauls it in. The runner is missed. Rebound goes to Krogstad this time. And off to the races go the Tommies. Overby, three. Kaboom! Drew Overby drains it. His first points of the second half. The assists to Schumacher. 62-58. First points of the fourth quarter as well for Thompson, as that's a reach-in foul. Gonna say Thomas Schumacher's fourth. Team's first. Braden Tice comes back in. Tice with a phenomenal third quarter. Couple of steals, 6 points. Rebound, couple of assists. As there's a steal for Wolfgram. Got Tice with him. Wolfgram takes it himself and scores. Wolfgram now with the steal and score. Grafton's fifth turnover of the half. 62-60. Little 5-0 run now for the Tommies. Baldwin trips. As Tice trying to make the argument that Baldwin grabbed him, as Braden Tice's third, team's second. As Ryan Hansen will check back in for Grafton and for Rice. Hansen, Lillimone, Baldwin, Villarreal, and Drogue on the floor. Looking, gets it into Baldwin. He's trying to split the defenders. Baldwin tried to deal it, stolen away by Overby. Overby, Tice. Now Wolfgram. Krogstad. Back to Overby for the lead. Short. Rebound Baldwin. Maybe a little early in the shot clock to take that three, but Drew Overby, I think, has free range wherever he is on the floor. Missed shot on the other end. The rebound goes to Carter Peterson, his 6th of the night. Wolfgram, Tice, deals it into Peterson. Peterson working on Drogue. Peterson gets around him and one! Carter Peterson up to 10.6 boards, a pair of assists. And he'll get a chance at one more. And that is now Kyler Drogue's 4th. Team's 2nd of the quarter. Peterson trying to give the Tommies the lead. Missed it. Tough time at the free throw line there for Carter Peterson. 0 for 3 tonight. Tied at 62. Lillimone, turnaround, and one! Brody Lillimone having himself a game as well. As Krogstad charged with his 3rd, team's 3rd. Krogstad checks out, Hippens in, 64-62. 17 points, 5 boards for Brody Lillimone. Free throw is good. 65-62. 3-point game with 4:09 to go here in regulation. Peterson drives. Up and under and just missed it off the right-hand side as Lillimone holds in the board, his 6th of the night. Baldwin and the Spoilers will slow it down. Villarreal. No points here in the second half. Peterson nearly with the steal. Got to save it, and a timeout before the turnover taken by Riley Lillimone. Good timeout. He still had 4 left before that one. 65-62. 3:44 remains in regulation on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at Enbridge.com.
Out of the timeout, Grafton 65. They have the ball. Thompson 62. 3:44 remains in the contest. Grafton with 3 timeouts. Thompson with 2 timeouts. Both teams with fouls to give as well. Should be an exciting finish to this one. Baldwin drives and scores. Braylon Baldwin. No points in the 3rd. He's got 5 in the 4th. Total of 15. 67-62. Lead back up to 5. Hippen hauls it in. Peterson. And that's an offensive foul. Yep. Unfortunately for the Tommies, that's the right call as Peterson's 4th, team's 4th. Lowered the shoulder and oomphed it a little too much. Krogstad will check back in now. Oh, and Hippen comes out. Peterson stays on the floor with those 4 fouls. Got to be careful here. Lillimone. Over now, Baldwin. Baldwin, 3-ball, Hansen off the mark. Krogstad hauls it in. And a foul to boot. Foul will go against Lillimone. That's his 3rd. Team's 3rd. Krogstad, by the way, with his 10th board of the game. 10 boards, 4 points, 2 assists for Gavin Krogstad. Thomas Schumacher will check back in for Peterson. They go a little smaller here. Krogstad being the big now with 4 guards. Overby. Looking for Schumacher. Tice saves it. Wolfgram drives, kick out. Schumacher 3. Kaboom! Thomas Schumacher. Took a good time to drain his first 3 of the night. 67-65. 2:35 remains in regulation. Here's Villarreal. been held off the scoreboard in the second half. Baldwin rolling, working on Tice. Lillimone trying to go backdoor cut. Overby knocked it off of Hansen. Turnover, spoilers, their 7th of the half. 14 turnovers for Grafton tonight. Just 8 for Thompson. As Riley Lillimone looks puzzled there on the bench, saying, what? It's off our guy? Tommy's chance to take the lead with a 3. Wolfgram will try for the lead. In and out. Drogue with the board, his 11th of the night. Baldwin and the Spoilers slow it down. They've been in every single game they have played this season, either by winning or falling by single digits. As that's a steal, Overby. Baldwin threw it away. Overby with a nice move in the lane and scores! 67-67, 104 seconds left in regulation, as it's a timeout called by Grafton on yourliveevent.com.
You need a solid game plan when it comes to your finances. At First State Bank, they'll help you secure your future with their personal, business, and ag options. Right now, take advantage of their CD specials. 9 months with a 5% annual percentage yield or 18 months with a 4.3% APY. Minimum of $10,000. It's a slam dunk. Visit their locations in Buxton, Grand Forks, Mayville, Portland, and Thompson to learn more. First State Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
The Goose River Golf Club in Hillsborough wants to thank all of its members and everyone who played the course during this golf season. We appreciate all the local and area golfers who played our 9-hole course and look forward to seeing you again in the spring. Goose River Golf Club is just a short drive from Fargo and Grand Forks. Call 218-779-2658 for more information, or visit our website, gooserivergolfclub.com.
Out of the timeout, 67-67, a $1.44 left on the Nonak Insurance Company, Chris Moen Agency, Grand Forks, and Dakota scoreboard. Here we go. Drogue. Off the right side. Baldwin. Driving, shooting, scoring. Braylon Baldwin. Been clutch this whole season. 17 points, 3 assists, and a pair of rebounds for Braylon Baldwin. Krogstad around the horn for Tice. Krogstad again. Wolfgram finds Peterson. Turnaround, tied again. Going to give Wolfgram his 6th assist of the night. Peterson up now to 12 points. Along with 6 boards and a pair of assists. 69-69, under a minute to go. Lillimone for 3. Just off the mark, and the rebound goes to Peterson. Thompson, about a 15-second differential between the shot and the game clock. Overby, stolen away, fight for the ball. Baldwin to Lillimone, and it's missed. Lillimone got it back and scored. Lillimone with a board and a bucket. 71-69, shot clock turned off. 1 timeout left for Thompson. Overby in his hands, throws it up, missed it. Peterson, back out Krogstad. Now Tice, Overby. Wolfgram zips it towards Tice. It's stolen away by Drogue. Drogue might have had the play of the game there. Thompson, just their 3rd turnover of the half with 9 seconds left. Of course, the guy you don't want to foul, Braylon Baldwin. Overby's first, by the way, team's 5th. 2 shots coming for Baldwin. He's 2 for 2 tonight. The first is up. It's good. Baldwin again has had an excellent 4th quarter. As Thomas Schumacher checks in. And Savigny's back in for Grafton. Schumacher in for the Tommies. Second one is good. As Schwab has a timeout to use, and he's going to use it. Let's keep it here. 73-69. Grafton might be able to escape with another one. Boy, what a game from Brody Lillimone. 20 points and 7 rebounds for Lillemoen. Baldwin with 19. 3 assists, 2 boards. Tony Villarreal had a nice first half. Hasn't done much in the second half. 11 points, 4 boards, and 4 assists. Kyler Drogue with a nice game as well. 11 points, 11 boards for an 11-11 double-double and 2 assists. Still got 9 seconds for Thompson to try and do something. They got to do it quick. Grafton does have 3 timeouts left. Grafton in the bonus. Thompson with a foul to give. So they're in a tight situation here. They got to get, of course, something quick. They have 8.4 on the clock. Krogstad, Peterson, Wolfgram, Schumacher, Overby. Into Wolfgram. Deep 3, missed it, rebound to Baldwin and a foul. I don't know if that's what was designed, but Grafton comes up with a board. Baldwin gets fouled as Thomas Schumacher fouls out of the game. He will finish there with 5 points, all coming in the second half. Baldwin, first, missed. Boy, what a game. Grafton looks like they're going to escape with another win, and they'll be tied with 4 wins. Minnewacan for second place. Another miss, and Wolfgram will just let it ride. 73-69. Grafton holds on for their 12th win of the year. They go to 5-2 in the region. Thompson falls to 8-8 and 3-4 in region play. 73-69 the final. Grafton comes away with the victory. We're back for postgame next on yourliveevent.com.
Hillsborough Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsborough Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the CT. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsborough Dairy.
Not everyone can get Secret Service level protection, but with Irie Insurance you can. You see, we've got your back, protecting homes, vehicles, businesses, crops, and so much more. Ensuring you've got the protection you need and all your questions answered faster than you can say classified information. Get protected. Get Irie Insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com for a free quote and consultation.
At Ironhide, we like to have our sales guys cater to the owners of the businesses or the customers that they're trying to help out to actually find a solution to their problem. We understand that customers have a job to do, and we strive to keep that job going without interruption.
We've invested so heavily in this facility, but bigger than that, in the people.
I think it's fair to say you pay more now than ever before to operate your vehicles. We've got some relief. I'm Chris Moen with Nodak Insurance. Our auto customers are driving safer with fewer accidents, and for many that translates into lower premiums. If you're not seeing lower rates with your insurance company, call me to compare. You might save some money, and you will get better service. Call me today at 757-1613, or stop by one of my locations at 1913 South Washington in Grand Forks or 207 Main Street in Dakota.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated.
KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and RJBroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and RJBroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Your home for the Division A, Region 1, and Region 2 girls basketball tournaments is yourliveevent.com.
Flutters the pass over to Cotton. High arching rainbow tickles a twine.
From the Shield Center in Fargo to the Louis Lee Fieldhouse in Mayville, we'll have you covered for all the action.
Bag of tricks up to 7 points and another steal for Hurst. Baseball pass to Sage. It's in!
Quarterfinals start Monday, February 19th for the Division A, Region 1, and Region 2 girls basketball tournaments on yourliveevent.com.
Coming on back on the post game, talking with the head coach of the Thompson Tommies and Brady Schwab. And Coach, it was again a fun game for those watching, a great atmosphere, and you guys did a lot of good things tonight, but unfortunately you came up on the short end tonight.
Yeah, we did. We had a couple stretches on the defensive end and maybe pulled a couple shots a little bit early, but I thought we competed. We were down by a fair amount early and then battled back, and got to a point where we were ahead and probably had a chance there a little bit later in the game. And it's one of those games that it's got that tournament feel to it a little bit. So that's kind of what you want. You like to get these, but again, you're building towards that tournament.
Coach, let's talk about some of the things you guys did right tonight. I think primarily the turnovers. I only had 9 for you guys tonight, and that really gave you guys a chance.
Yeah, it did. And when we're not turning it over and we're getting high percentage shots, that's typically when we're at our best. Most teams are at their best, right? But I thought we took care of the ball. We had a couple late that probably hurt us a little bit, but again, that's just playing basketball, and you got to tip your hat to Grafton. They're a good defensive team, and they do a lot of nice things as well.
And you turned them over yourselves. 15 turnovers for Grafton tonight, but I got to think one of the things you want to look at is the free throw line, just 2 of 6 tonight. 1, you didn't get there as often, and 2, it didn't count.
Yeah, and that was one of the things we talked about at halftime. We want to get the ball inside, and we want to get to the free throw line, and shooting 6 in a game is it's pretty low number, and then to only capitalize on 2 of those 6. Those aren't good numbers. But again, that's kind of been one of our things all year. We haven't gotten to the line a whole lot, and something that we need to do as coaches, we got to get them in a little better position to get to that free throw line. And then, when we get there, hopefully we can knock them down games moving forward.
I tell you what, some individual performances. This young man next to me, we'll hear from him in a little bit. Braden Tice, I got to think his best game of the year.
Yeah, you know what, Braden's capable, and that's one of those things that he's taking care of the basketball, and he defended the heck out of it tonight, and ran the floor and got some tough buckets when he needed to get buckets, and that's what he's capable of. We love watching him get out and play, and when he does that, his minutes, his volume increases.
Of course, you were able to kind of chip away at that lead both in the second and the third. What were those defensive adjustments that really were successful?
Well, we went to a little bit in that first half. We went to a little bit of a zone, and then once they figured that out, we went back to man. And I think it's just, it's a matter of keeping a guy in front of you and contesting shots. And credit to them, they hit a lot of contested shots. They do that game in and game out. They've got great shooters. But, I thought maybe we rushed them a little bit and were able to take care of the boards for the most part. Gave up a few late. But, I think that was the primary adjustment. It was just kids playing a little bit harder.
You talked about the ability to have their roles established and bringing more guys off the bench. Kind of interesting, your 3-man big-time rotation with Odenbach and with Peterson and with Hippen getting in there. Your thoughts on how that could develop?
Well, hopefully it develops a little more. We didn't get points that we needed from it tonight, and that's something when you have a little bit of a size advantage you want to be able to utilize. But, Noah's still green. He's still learning to play, and Drew Odenbach, for that matter, is still green. He's still learning to play. So, you get into a few more of these games, and hopefully, it benefits you down the road.
Coach, got a big game coming up next against South Border, a neutral game in Jamestown. Your thoughts on the Mustangs?
Yeah, we haven't seen a lot of film on them, but we'll get back at it here tomorrow morning with practice and get ready to go for them on Monday.
Lots of other positive things we could talk about, but we'll save that for another time. That's head coach Brady Schwab for Thompson joining us. Thanks, Coach. Let's bring in here Braden Tice. Come on, step on into the picture there, Braden. And Braden, you had a heck of a nice game tonight. You came away with really a nice third quarter, 6 points. You had some contenders for our play of the game tonight with a couple of steals and scores. So what was going through your mind during that third quarter?
We just got a D up. Shots weren't falling. Braylon Baldwin, I was guarding him. He's a hell of a player.
He's hard to defend. They can all space the floor. They're just a good team.
Braden, your thoughts on what you hope to leave on this team? Again, kind of a bench player. What are you hoping to contribute for this Thompson squad?
I go and play some defense, hopefully score when I get the opportunity, just like the rest of us.
Braden, what does a game like this do for your confidence come tournament time?
I mean, it's huge when you get the win. I mean, confidence is a little down, but we did better than we did last time against them, so we just got to turn it up for tourney.
Braden, we get a chance to talk to a lot of different individuals throughout the season. What are you working on personally to get better before tournament time?
Personally, I got to be a better shooter from the outside, But as a team, we just got to score more. Defense is good sometimes, and we just got to score.
That's Braden Tice joining us. Braden, a tough break for your team tonight, but he had a heck of a performance. Congratulations, and keep that for the tournament.
Thank you.
All right, let's continue to bring in here. We'll bring in Braylon Baldwin next. There you go, Mr. Baldwin. Our second chance we've been able to talk to you tonight, and you guys have had kind of fourth quarter comebacks. So when at least I've been at the helm of the microphone here, what is it about these games that gets you guys in a rhythm?
Oh, well, we know it's a big game going in, and we just got to find ways to spark some momentum going late into the game. So when things aren't going the way that we want them to go, we just have to find ways to turn it around, pick each other up, keep our heads up, and keep moving off that and work off that.
A lot of different players getting involved tonight, of course. Guys like Tony Villarreal with a great first half, Brody Lillimon with a great game tonight, and Kyler Drogue, of course, always good. Your thoughts on being able to feed off all those guys?
Oh, anybody can step up at any time. It's good knowing that you have guys around you that can make plays and step up when one player, something's not working for them, and you can rely on somebody next to you to make a play for you.
Braylon, how big is this win tonight here on the road?
It's big. We know that we have some big games coming up, and we have to perform in those games, and we have to show up, and we need to play our best to come out on top. So we'll take this one. Even though it wasn't pretty, we found our way around it and ended up with a win tonight. So
that's Braylon Baldwin joining us here on the postgame. Braylon, congratulations on the win, and enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Thank you, you too.
And we pass it off one last time there to Riley Lillimon, head coach there of the Grafton Spoilers. And, Coach, I got to tell you, maybe not your prettiest game, but a win's a win. You get to 12 wins on the air. Walk me through this one.
Yeah, it wasn't pretty. They'd probably say the same thing. It wasn't pretty for them either, and that's, when we know each other so well, we play, 2 times a year and sometimes 3 depending on tournament time, and we both had pretty successful programs the last several years with some great players, so we know it's going to be a battle every night. Like I said, we got up 12, I think, at one point in the first half, and before you knew it, it was down to 3. They just kept battling, and then second half again, we got up 7. We were up 7 or 8, and they call a timeout, and next thing you know, they have a lead. So it was a credit to our guys to keep battling through adversity a little bit, and we didn't play our best, but they play hard defensively and they get after you. They force a lot of those issues. So it's not like we just didn't play well. I mean, they forced some of that stuff. So, but in the fourth quarter, our guys just made plays. Offensively, in the half court, we weren't great, but we battled for some loose balls and battled for some offensive rebounds. Those were huge. So that's the way it went.
And lost my mic there for a second. And we're looking at again. Looking at some of the individual players kind of that came in here tonight. We're looking at, of course, I believe, I don't know if I've asked this, but I believe Brody is your son, yep, I believe. Yep. Kind of, what's it feel like to see as a dad him just developing his game and getting 20.7 rebounds tonight?
Yeah, no, he had a nice game. He stepped up and made some big plays. He plays some JV for us too. And it's a little different role on JV than it is in varsity. JV, both of our sophomores, him and Reggie Rice, both do a lot of our scoring and handle the ball and do all those things JV-wise. And when they come into varsity games, their role's a little different. They're expected to do a little dirty work, knock down a shot when they get a kick out or get an offensive rebound. And Brody did a nice job with that tonight. He got some big rebounds for us, and he had some big shots. Still room to grow, but nice game for him.
Yeah, and, looking at maybe some things that maybe it didn't do so well on tonight, 15 turnovers I had you down for tonight. Seemed like Thompson had that figured out.
Yeah, no, for sure. The turnovers were not a great thing for us tonight. And, turnovers are kind of two different stories. One, is you turn it over trying to do something positive and the ball goes out of bounds or whatever, and it's a dead ball. That's one thing. But we had too many turnovers where the ball was going the other direction in a hurry for layups, and those are the ones that kill you. Just some bad passes with guys, Thompson had guys in passing lanes and did a nice job getting their hands on passes, and that's going to hurt you. We need to be stronger with the ball. Obviously, we need to make the right pass. Sometimes we try and hit the home run rather than just make the pass that's going to lead to the shot. And that's kids. They like to try to make plays. It's not because they're not working hard or not trying hard. Sometimes they're trying too hard to make a perfect play rather than just make the right play, and that's kind of what happened tonight several times.
And, Coach, you did one thing you wanted to do, which was limit their big men tonight. You actually out-rebounded them, according to my count. I had, I believe, 32 to 23, I believe, was the final tally. Your thoughts on winning the glass?
Yeah, no, we did. We won the glass, and that's huge. If you want to win basketball games, the turnover battle and the rebound battle are two things that you want to be in the positive on. And thankfully, rebounding we were tonight. Like I said, when we played them up in Grafton, their big guys really hurt us. Took us down to the paint and scored and got a lot of rebounds. And tonight we were, we played a little better. We were fortunate, obviously, that they were in a little bit of foul trouble, so that did help. They played a little limited minutes, but we just did a better job, I think, preparing for that and knew kind of what was coming this week.
And Coach Shiloh Christian coming up next. You're kind of in the midst of a 3-game road trip. Your thoughts on the Skyhawks?
Yeah, no, they're a tough team, obviously. They've won a lot of games already this year. We played them in team camp this summer and had a real battle with them. So it'll be interesting. Get up early and travel out there on Saturday morning, and hopefully we get our legs ready to go and compete, and hopefully we can come out of there with a win.
That's Riley Lillimone, head coach of the Grafton Spoilers here joining us. Coach, thanks so much. Congrats on the win. And, again, we'll see you later on down the road.
Thank you.
And we'll come back to conclude our postgame next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Coming on back here to conclude our post-game, let's take a look at the stats and storyline here of the contest. Again, it was a back-and-forth contest in an atypical way, I guess, as Grafton held a 23-10 lead at the end of the first quarter. Both teams started out, of course, back and forth, and then Grafton surged in the first. Thompson kind of reeled them back in a little bit through most of the second, but Grafton still held a 10-point lead, 41-31 at the half. Third quarter belonged to the Tommies. They outscored Grafton 24-13 to take a 55-54 lead into the fourth. Grafton then went on an 8-0 run to start the fourth, and they really just had the edge in that fourth quarter, outscoring a Thompson 19-14 to come away with a 73-69 victory. Especially down the stretch, we mentioned it with the head coach Brady Schwab. The team was 0 for 4 in the second half from the free throw line. They lost by 4 points. Free throws are crucial. Individual stat leaders, your leading scorer is Brody Lillimone there with 20 points, maybe a career high for him, 20 points, 7 rebounds. You mentioned Dad, head coach Riley Lillimone, saying he's doing a lot of the dirty work down there, and it's paying off. He's growing into the game, and he certainly led the way for the Spoilers here, especially in the second half. Interesting anecdote here, Lillimone is the only Spoiler to score 2 points in each of the 4 quarters. He was the only one to score at least 2 points in each of the 4 quarters. Again, 20 points, 7 rebounds for Lillimon. Braylon Baldwin with an excellent fourth quarter as usual. 19 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. Tony Villarreal, 11 points, all coming in the first half. 4 rebounds and 4 assists. Ryan Hansen, 5 points, 3 rebounds. Reggie Rice, 2 points from the free throw line, 3 rebounds. Abram Savigny, 5 points, all in the first quarter with a rebound as well. And Kyler Drogue, 11 points, 11 rebounds, 11-11 double-double tonight, 2 assists as well. I had a team rebound and team assist for a total of 32 rebounds and 10 assists, but they had 15 turnovers, a -5 assist-to-turnover ratio. They were, however, 11 of 15 from the free throw line, about 71% from the line. Good stuff for a team that averages 76 points per game, a little below average. And the defense, though, was they allowed a lot more. They allowed usually 50 points per game. Spoilers moved to 12-3 with a win, 5-2 in the region. Thompson was led in scoring by Drew Overby's 19 points off of 5 made 3-pointers, a rebound and an assist. 15 points for Brandon Wolfgram with 6 assists. 12 points for Carter Peterson with 7 rebounds and 2 assists. 6 points for Braden Tysall in the third quarter, 3 assists and a rebound. 5 points for Thomas Schumacher, a rebound and an assist. 4 points Gavin Krogstead, along with 10 rebounds and 2 assists. Drew Odenbach, 6 points and 2 rebounds. Noah Hippen, 2 points and a rebound as well. Had a team assist and no other individual stats to account for. I had 23 team rebounds for Thompson. Big men getting in foul trouble. That was a large part of them losing the rebounding battle to Grafton. 16 assists. They had just 9 turnovers, so they were +7 on assist-to-turnover ratio, but unlike the Spoilers, they struggled from the free throw line, just 2 of 6. Only 2 makes by Braden Wolfgram. The rest were 0-4 combined. Again, with just those 9 turnovers. Good on the offensive side for a team that averages 58.5 per game, scoring 69. However, they did allow 73, a team that averages 55 points allowed on defense. So again, Grafton gets the win here, 73-69. Let's continue our wrap-up here with our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. And Enbridge Life takes energy. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Energy for life. And our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game is Brody Lillimon, again with 20 points, 7 rebounds for the Grafton Spoiler. Sophomore had just a really nice game, filling into that 6-6 spread of his. And I feel that if he can put on the muscle, put on the weight a little bit, he's going to have a really nice finish to his career there in Grafton. So Brody Lillimon is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Time now for our RDK Enterprises Precision Play of the Game. RDK Enterprises, Hillsborough and Drayton for precision planning updates, information, questions. Contact RDK Enterprises, Hillsborough and Drayton, 701-636-2119, or visit PlanterDoc.com. RDK Enterprises is here to help you. And our precision play of the game, I'm going to give some honorable mentions. Going to give a couple honorable mention plays. Those steal and scores for Braden Tysby are honorable mention plays of the game because they were just so good. But I feel like the winning play, it was late in the game with Kyler Droll got a big steal, put his bare paws up there and grabbed onto that ball and really sealed the deal, sealed the fate there for the Thompson Tommies. That's my RDK Enterprises precision plays of the game. That'll conclude things here on YourLiveEvent.com. Thanks, of course, to both head coaches Brady Schwab, Riley Lillimon, and to Brandon Tice and Braylon Baldwin for speaking with us on the postgame, and for the coaches on the pregame, of course. And from all of us here at YourLiveEvent.com, the final score in the Nodak Insurance Company, Chris Moen Agency, Grand Forks, and Dakota scoreboard. Grafton 73, Thompson 69. For our marketing executive producer, Mark Forseth, marketing director Jim Burkmeyer, Jack Albee, that magic video man, Brandon Mickelson in the Halstead Telephone Company office. All of our voices led by the co-sportscaster of the year, Chase Miller. And for Cindy Schwabe on the camera here this evening, this is James Martins saying, Region 2, Division A, boys basketball fans, show some pride.